Oh, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm laughing because am I excited about this live stream with TikTok and YouTube? I'm excited that Bitcoin is moving on higher, but it's going to be crazy. So strap on in, buckle up for the live stream. Those of you in the future, I'm telling you, you're going to want to join my channel as a member. Join the channel as a member. We're going to have member-only live streams starting tomorrow afternoon Eastern time. So, hello, Lavi. New all-time high today, Adam. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Good morning. Good morning, Tim, Mazzy, Lucian. Good morning. This movement scares me, not going to lie. As long as the spot Bitcoin ETFs are adding to their stack, I don't see a reason for dips to not be minimal. That was a terrible sentence. I'm sorry about that. Dips are going to be minimal. Now, here's something that does scare me. And I'm going to talk about this in my next trading video. What am I thinking here? So this is what scares me. The amount of leverage on trades is increasing. Funding is increasing dramatically. And so I made a mistake in my last trading video. I'm correcting that mistake in my next one. We need to not be too greedy with the amount of leverage that we use. And I'm telling you, we've got to turn down the leverage. All right. So that's what scares me. Good afternoon, Will. Good morning, JDA. Howdy. Good morning, Rob. How do I join? Click the join button. If you're on YouTube, if you're on your desktop, there should be a join button on any of my YouTube videos. Good morning, Mike. Hope no grayscale today. That's something we need to look into. So here's what I think. Whether or not grayscale sells, this price action before the market to me indicates that there's going to be a lot of volume when the market does open in 45 minutes. So 20x leverage should be the minimum in a bull run. Wow. Yeah, you and I think differently. Now, I'm open to the idea of doing different trades, like just throwing $100 in at 20x leverage, and then, if you get liquidated, throw $100 more in, and just keep on doing that, because I'm riding some pretty heavy longs, and I'm just riding them. I'm riding hard. So who knows? You might be right. Am I a buyer at these prices? I'm a buyer of certain cryptos. I'm not a buyer of Bitcoin right now, but been rocking 69x lev, sniper entries with tight stops. Okay. ICP and LCX are floating around the same price while everything else is moving. Do you think this is a good or bad sign for those two? No, it's not a bad sign. I know. You've got to be patient still. So good morning, JN. Guys, I'm going live on TikTok. I didn't realize so many of you would be in here so soon. So from Florida, okay. I would love to be in Florida right now. Watching from my phone, I'll definitely join. Okay, thoughts on DGI? Yeah, DGI has a lot higher to go. I made a video about that on my TikTok. So Quant will be moving late, I think. I mean, Quant's been moving. So we have Quant here. Quant has been moving. That was a good exit point right there, but it'll gear up. So let's see. What's up, Matthew? All right, TikTok is live. People are hopping in on TikTok. So hello, everybody. Let's see. Do you think DGI double because of Ty? I didn't know he made a video, but sure. Good morning, everyone. I'm sorry, I'm not going to name names. I'm sure this is going to be scorching hot, this live stream. So hello, everybody. Again, I am live on YouTube. Today crash? I don't think so. But you never know with the stock market opening. So I went fully into Pepe. Don't let me down. It's not going to just keep on going up forever. You've got to realize that. But I very much believe we have a lot higher to go with Pepe. How do you keep calm? That's a great question. It's hard to keep calm. I have slept less in the last few days than I have slept in a long time. I woke up at 3:30 this morning, and my gym unfortunately didn't open until 5:30, until 5. So I had to just sit in bed and look at my phone until the gym opened. But again, all right, for those of you, good evening, Diamond. For those of you on TikTok, I am live on YouTube, World War Bitcoin. All right, again, comment, today crash. I answered that question. As long as the spot Bitcoin ETFs are buying more than they are selling, I see no reason for there to be a major crash. Will there be shakeouts along the way? Will there be dips? Sure. Yeah. Any new high conviction coins? So I'm paying attention to that, to the Bitcoin ETF flows every day. Right now, my highest conviction coins are meme coins. Right now, I know they've been pumping. So who knows? Sure, there could be a dip on these meme coins. Absolutely. But right now, this is the highest conviction that I've had in anything crypto related in the last 3 years. So even though they've pumped as much as they have, Dogecoin is at 15 cents or 16 cents right now. Its all-time high is 75 cents. They were flat all bear market. And I've been saying all bear market, do not touch these meme coins until Bitcoin crosses its all-time high. People had that same mindset, so of course they got in a little bit earlier, which is what I did last week. So I didn't know Coinbase was down. Sorry. All right, guys, I'm live on YouTube, World War Bitcoin. Kusama is silently creeping. I'm not surprised. Now, if you don't want to do anything with meme coins, right now the play is so-called dinosaur cryptos. The sexy ones, they're going to struggle for a little bit. You know, we're seeing Injective struggle. We're seeing Caspa struggle. The older ones are playing catch up right now. So price prediction sheet location. I need to update it pretty badly, but here we go. Injective working on my last nerve. Yeah, I mean, listen, those will have their day again. They will have their day again. But right now, it's the older cryptocurrencies, like I've been saying, the older cryptocurrencies and the meme coins. So XLM was waking up. It's an older cryptocurrency. Are you still DCAing in LCX? I'm satisfied with my position on LCX. Good morning, Albert. Tim, any new info on VRL? There was some FUD that was spread with VRL. It really bothers me. I know they took a dip. There was a tweet by this guy, Dark Horse, who posted a few false things with false information. I'd rather focus on what's moving right now. I hope that you don't have 50% of your portfolio in VRL. All right, so it is what it is. But let's see. If we break structure on 15M, I'm scalp shorting the lower high. Okay. Adrian, thank you so much. Mid-cap layer 2s are pumping. Okay. Yeah. Palm AI, got nothing. Dog whiff hat. That's over $1 billion in market cap whiff. It can certainly go higher. I'd rather buy something smaller. So again, for those of you on TikTok, I am live on YouTube. World War Bitcoin. Head over there. I'm trying to answer every question there. Render's not doing anything. It's been 2 weeks since Render exploded. Did you look at Turbo? I mean, some meme coin on Solana, right? That should do very well. Did you just watch the charts while you were waiting for the gym? Yes, I did, Adam. Yes, I did. I don't see alts pumping hard until after the halving. Alts have been pumping hard. What are you talking about? Look at the total 3 market cap. And again, I mean, we are ready. Total 3's been on a tear. So I'm taking some profits at $800 billion. All right. Hey, you're on the marketing team with Whiff. Send me a message. I'm going to hit the follow button. Send me a message because I just requested your private account. I'm open to talking about it more because I have no problem talking about meme coins right now. Now is the time. Now is the time. So, best meme coin to buy right now. It's throw a dart at a dartboard season with meme coins. Let's see. Do you think we break all-time record for Bitcoin this week? It seems like it. Yes. I mean, let's wait until the stock market opens. Open Fabric AI is a 50x, and then some. Prove me wrong. I don't know anything about it, so I can't prove you wrong. Let's wait until after the stock market opens. I'm very curious to see what happens with Grayscale when the stock market opens. Coke Inu, I bought Coke Inu. I just made a video talking about 4 that I bought. Coke Inu was one of them. So, anyway, let's see what happens with Grayscale after the stock market opens. I think the other ones are going to buy pretty heavily. The other ETFs. So Pepe is not a meme coin. Pepe is a meme coin. People say Shiba Inu is not a meme coin. Shiba Inu is a meme coin. I don't care what you do with your utility. Those are meme coins. And you know what? Next bull run in 2028, 2029, whatever, it's going to be just the same amount of conviction. So I don't know anything about any Inu. So would you take profits on meme coins right now? Or should you just let it ride out a little longer? Lucian, great question. All right. So should you take profits? In general, of course, the rule is take profits, okay? But I am letting it ride. I have some pretty heavy longs opened that I'm up like 3,000% on my Pepe long, 500% on my Shiba Inu long. That was a smaller leverage, and then like 1,400% on my Dogecoin long. I am letting those ride until a $10 billion market cap for Pepe, a 50 or so cents for Dogecoin, and I'd like to see at least Shiba Inu at least get back to its all-time high. I think it's going to go much higher, 2.5x of its previous all-time high, about that. So Pepe long, stonking. I'm here to make money, man. I've been very transparent about that, and I have been waiting for this moment for the last 3 years, and we're finally here. So GM Alex, check out DGI Gamecoin. Yeah, I made a video on it on my TikTok. So Doge to $1 possible. It's possible. I did give a 53 cent price target for Dogecoin, but Doge to $1 is possible. Do you think Sui and Cass are good buys right now? I mean, they're probably, I think the name of the game right now, again, is older cryptocurrencies and meme coins. And so Sui and Casper are both new. Caspa, unfortunately, was one of my losses in my trading video. And again, for those of you on TikTok, on YouTube, you're going to want to be a member of my YouTube channel. Head over there, click the join button. For those of you on YouTube, we're going to be focusing a lot on short-term plays right now, especially after Bitcoin crosses its all-time high, because we're not wanting to hold these. HODL and diamond hands are words that you need to get out of your vocabulary very soon. So hold for a while, for a little bit here, but taking profits. I am more a seller than a buyer. I am certainly a buyer in many regards, but I did some research on DGI Game. They don't have anything on website about AI gaming, but check out Scale. They have 4 partnerships with AI company. I have some Scale. The best is Palm AI powered by Google. That's good to know, yeah. Pepe price prediction point 0.000125. I think that's what I put on my TikTok video that I made earlier today. Drop of Bitcoin before halving, you never know. You never know. So sell Bitcoin as well soon. Not necessarily. Well, I mean, to transition, take some profits out of Bitcoin, transition to alts. Bitcoin's dominance is still going to rise short term, I think. I think a few weeks after Bitcoin's all-time high, it's going to peak, and then that's going to roll over to alts. So Bitcoin's dominance is at 54.43% right now. I would expect that to get under 40% during a full-blown alt season, which I believe will happen despite the fact that the spot Bitcoin ETFs are gobbling up Bitcoin right now. Good morning, Alex. Will you be doing a price prediction on Super? Probably not, Darlene. I'm sorry. I'm just very bullish on it. ICP stuck at $13. Any thoughts on that? Still think it can break out? I absolutely think ICP is going to break out. You got to be patient. What do you think about Pendle going more down? And you think Shiba is going higher? I think Shiba is going much higher. Do I still think there's going to be a pre-halving dip? Did I ever say there was going to be a pre-halving dip? I'm not sure. I don't think I did. Pendle, I'm not worried at all about Pendle. I mean, I'm down on my long on Pendle, but I'm up on so many other ones that it's like it's really a bummer. I'm really bummed about that because I expressed a lot of conviction that Pendle was going to. I opened a long at $3.38. I don't think it's going to get stopped out though. My stop level is $2.92. Hello, Taritmo. ICP is going. You got to be patient on ICP again. Let's see. What do you think about Brett? I think I saw you picked up some. Yeah, very bullish on Brett. Yep. Jasmine, my man. Jasmine, my price target for Jasmine is probably too conservative. Jasmine looks great, and it pumped again. I opened a Jasmine long last night, just looking at it holding strong at support, and that moved higher. There's going to be some resistance at 0.28, but like there's so little price history between 0.017 and 0.028 that this move doesn't surprise me at all. What do you think meme coins after halving? After Bitcoin, don't worry about the halving. After Bitcoin's all-time high. I'm not expecting a major dump, no. There will be some pretty aggressive leverage shakeouts. So I talked about when I started this live stream, leverage right now, you've got to be very careful with high leverage. I would not do, like there's going to be a significant shakeout before next move higher. And I think that's coming shortly after Bitcoin all-time high. So thank you for joining. Vasilis, thank you so much for joining the channel. Greetings, yeah, Taritmo. Let's see. Jasmine, when do you expect ICP to start moving? It could take a long time, but listen, the fact that ICP didn't dump after it got to $16, what should concern you about a cryptocurrency when you see it pump like crazy if it just goes straight down over a span of a week or two. ICP is just chopping. It's building up for the next leg up. LCX, same deal. A lot of these cryptocurrencies that are just chopping right now, the fact that they're not just dumping straight down, that's a good sign that they're going to move higher. All right. VRA target, 22.5 cents. Again, for those of you on TikTok, I'm live on YouTube. I'm trying to answer every question on YouTube. I cannot even possibly begin to do that on TikTok. World War Bitcoin. I'm live on YouTube. World War Bitcoin. Can we withdraw all our stakes? I don't know what you mean by that. It depends on the timing of the stake if you're staking. What do you think of Bonk, Ape, or Wait? Bonk is fine. I would rather, so I have a higher level of conviction on the big three, Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, and Pepe. I would rather for other meme coins be buying smaller market cap meme coins. And I just made a video on my TikTok talking about that. I bought Coke Inu, which I know I'm pronouncing wrong on purpose. I bought, what else did I buy? I bought Sora, I bought Grok, and I bought Brett. So sold WTF is crazy. Oh, wait. Whiff is crazy. Okay. All right. Are you still riding out your Pendle long position? It's still open. Yeah, I don't think it's going to get stopped out. If it does, oh well. I have one loser open right now and 7 winners. And I'm really bummed about that. I'm sorry, guys, for those of you who watch my video, because I expressed a lot of conviction in that. But if you look at my trading spreadsheet, you got to understand some of these are going to win and some of these are going to lose. And so my Caspa long was a loser. Injective looks like it's going to be a loser. It hasn't been stopped out yet. But then Solana, STX, the graph, and then pay attention on the weekends too, because I'll add some. I added an Ajax long in there. And that one's doing well. The stop loss has been moved to the entry price. So for those are good. So Filecoin, stay away from Filecoin, not financial advice. Do you think Jasmine will make another move up? Yeah. Yes, very much so. All right, VRA has been ripping. I've seen that. Yep, VRA. I want to, for my longs right now, I'm looking at the older cryptocurrencies, the ones that existed in 2021. And so VRA would be a fantastic entry if we could get into one. I would love it if we could get back down to 0.0115 or so, but you never know. So, okay, let's see. Arrow and PNG, don't know enough about either of those. Sorry, I know you've been waiting for a while. Head on over to YouTube, everybody. World War Bitcoin. I'm live on YouTube. World War Bitcoin. Thoughts on what Celo has been doing? I'm not surprised. I made that rookie mistake of giving up at the exact wrong time. You had the Bogdanov twins or whoever those guys are saying he sold, pamp it, and that's exactly what's happened with Celo. Celo is going to move much higher. So, thoughts on GBEX compared to LCX? I don't know what GBEX is. Thank you for that rose, Robert. Decard thoughts. Decentricard. I haven't looked into it. in a bit here, but let's see Decentricard. I know that it pumped really hard and then it dumped a bit, it dumped a decent amount. So why isn't it showing up here? Decentricard. Virtue Cloud. All right. Now, I'm not going to talk about Virtue Cloud right now, but I thank you for that suggestion. Guys, yeah, I got a recommendation for Virtue Cloud. Check it out. It's very much on my radar, can do very well. So Decentricard. Decentricard's bouncing back. I'm not surprised at all by that. You got a $5 million market cap, very much utility. Telegram bots or Telegram-based cryptos, that could be a huge narrative. For those of you on YouTube, again, check out, you join my channel as a member. We're going to have member-only live streams. It's going to be awesome. So first member-only live stream is going to be tomorrow, Tuesday, at about 4 p.m. Eastern Time, United States. So, and if you missed the member-only live stream, you'll still be able to get that, and I'll respond to your questions. Comment in those videos. I'll respond to those in the next live stream. So how long will this ride with MEMECOIN last? There'll be chops. Sorry, I missed Harambe. All right. Thank you. Thank you for that hat. There will be chops for the MEMECOINs. But remember this. Dogecoin went from 0.4 cents up to 8 cents within a 6-week span in late 2020, early 2021. And then it chopped for a decent amount and then made another move up to 18 cents to 25 cents within a day. It quadrupled within a day. So we could have a move up for Dogecoin, for Shiba Inu, for all these meme coins, and then like a 20% correction, maybe even more than that, and then chop for a bit. And then there's going to be another explosive move up. I would not be dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin and Ethereum right now. I think in the bear market, the next bear market, they're going to be lower than that. So, all right, thoughts on GBEX? Oh, yeah, I answered that. Sorry, I don't know anything about it. Harambe on Solana looks interesting. I think it might be the next big meme coin. I've been to the Cincinnati Zoo. I have been to the place of the crime. Listen, it's throw a dart at a dartboard season for meme coins right now. Harambe on Solana, you know what has me interested in Harambe on Solana is the fact that it's on Solana and I don't have to pay those ridiculous gas fees. So thank you guys. I see 2 new members. Rob, thank you for joining the channel. Oh, it's just Rob. All right. But thank you. Let's see. Oh man, I'm so far behind again. Coke Inu, where to buy? I bought it on Bitmart. I don't know where else to buy. So, oh gosh, I'm so far behind. All right. How long? Yeah. All right. Just another move up. What about Tron? I just don't care about Tron. Tron, older cryptocurrency, will pump. The thing with Tron, though, is that it had a very strong bear market, so you're not getting like a 100x with Tron. That's just a good one to be getting into in general. So what's the meme coin on Cardano? I forgot what meme coin. I don't know of a meme coin on Cardano. I'm sure there is one. So, all right, Tron is old, yeah. But they make money. Good time to buy Chainlink. $20.25. I mean, older cryptocurrencies. All right, it that level of resistance there. It did break through, but then didn't hold it as support. So let's build up more of a base. I think that's actually at a good place to buy right now. So, all right. What's your thoughts about Jasmine right now? Yeah, I talked about that already. Good time to buy Pepe. My general rule is don't chase green candles. And I mean, that is quite a massive green candle. So again, for those of you on TikTok, I'm live on YouTube, World War Bitcoin. Head on over to YouTube. I'm trying to answer every question there. I'm struggling mightily. Rob, thank you for joining the channel as a member. Richard Hart, what thoughts on Richard Hart? He is a correct, he's often correct. And his presentation is terrible. I'd rather have that than somebody who's going to lie, who looks like a decent person. So, good time to buy Pepe. It's probably not coming down. Thoughts on Parsec? I'm not a fan of Parsec. So it's probably not coming down like a ton, but eventually there's going to be a correction. So let's see. Where do you buy Cow Inu? You mean Coke Inu? Again, that was on Bitmart. I don't know how many of you are able to use Bitmart. I'm able to use it. So Should I get into Pepe now or just buy SHIB and Doge? Pepe is probably going to outperform SHIB and Doge. Just be mindful of a potential correction. It can happen at any time. I'm going to be patient when that correction comes because all of those will go much higher. So let's see. Bullish on Viot. I wasn't too excited about it, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was moving. No more bearish row in your spreadsheet. I like the new norm. There we go, Cheryl. Yep. Take profits from ETH minted since $2,000 and put it on alt. Not financial advice. I would do that. I've been ETH is kind of like my stable coin. Now it's not a stable coin, obviously, but it's like I exit positions into ETH so I can put them into other things. Tron, yeah, talk about it. Still bullish on Rune. Yes, absolutely. What do you think about AXGT? So AXGT went on an absolute tear. And I know a lot of you got FOMO and you wanted to buy AXGT. And it's like, now we got to wait. We got to be patient. It's like, what do you expect when you see a cryptocurrency 5x in a day? I mean, you've got to get out of this mindset of, oh, it's moving higher. Now's the time to buy. No, buy boredom. Buy boredom. Hussein, yes, just keep going with that XRP long. You know, that's what you've got to do and be content with being bored. I'm live on YouTube, World War Bitcoin. All right, I'm sorry. I'm already giving up. I'm already giving up on answering all these questions here. So thank you, Cheryl, for joining the channel. It will be worth it. Oh, man. All right, live on YouTube, World War Bitcoin. Head over there, hit the subscribe button. How about Sui meme? I don't know any Sui memes, but what is high leverage for you, Alex? 5x. Like I've been doing 10x and 12x. 20x is way too much for me. High leverage. Like I don't think if you're new to crypto, 5x is even too much of a risk, honestly. Most traders who have been doing this for a long time, they do 1 to 2x. Jasmine and Beam made videos on my YouTube channel, World War Bitcoin. Check it out. Bullish on both. 27 cents is my price target for Beam. 11.5 cents is my price target for Jasmine. All right, let's see. Sorry, Rob, yeah, thank you for joining. Grok, I think this is a meme coin on Cardano. Is Grok on Cardano? I mean, I bought it on Bitmart. So, all right. Timo, time to look at Viot. Okay, since you are a member, which coin are you most bullish on 50x target? You know, how about Sora? It's a meme coin, you know? So, all right. What am I looking at? Viot. So I wasn't too excited the first time I looked at it. Yes, smash up that like button on TikTok and on YouTube. What's going on here? Oh, I spelled it wrong. We're still good on YouTube. I got like a notification that, yeah, okay, we're good. Thoughts on TIA? I wouldn't be touching Celestia after October 30th of this year. They have a massive unlock coming on that day. I'm selling all of my Celestia, unstaking it, selling all of it on October 29th. Turbo, another meme coin. Turbo's gonna kill it. So, all right, Viot. All right, you know, it's moving. It's moving lately. So let's see the last month. That's great. You know, I'm happy for you guys who bought Viot. I'm not going to buy any of this, but smaller cap AI, you know, what's its market cap? 110 million. It should do well. XYO is a good one to get into right now. OX number in general, I'm bullish on OX number. I'm still very bullish on it. It's still very small in market cap. All right. Sorry, I've already given up on YouTube. Where can you trade leverage in Texas? You know, other people will recommend a VPN to you. So I don't know where in Texas. So when do you think the peak of the bull market will occur in 2024, 2025 cycle? I think we're going to peak in 2024. We've been front running this really hard. Listen, I'm going to give you 2 warnings. All of you, please pay attention and listen. Okay. I'm putting on my cryptosage.eth hat. 2 warnings. Number one, whenever we get this far gone from the bull market support band, which is the 20-week EMA and the 21-week EMA, the 20-week SMA. Those are both at about $44,000 again right now. Whenever we get this far gone from those moving averages, the move back down is so dramatic that it causes panic in the market and we fall straight through. Okay, so I am bullish. I've been saying this. I am bullish for the next 3 months or so. I think there will be a summer lull, a sell in May, go away kind of event. I wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin got up above $100,000 short term and then went down and then did more than a 50% drop. All right, so that's my warning number one. Warning number two, who's paying attention? So Crypto Sage, ETH hat, and then Calvin Hill hat. Warning number two, leverage right now is heating up. People are getting greedy. They are turning on the leverage pretty aggressively. And whenever that happens, I'm going to post a heat map on my X account, WW Bitcoin. Whenever that happens, there are dramatic moves that shake out the longs. There will be a squeeze, not a squeeze. There will be a long squeeze. There will be, at some point, I think, over the next couple weeks, a terrifying, aggressive move down that's going to scare a lot of you. And it's going to be quick. It's going to be lightning quick. And I'm setting right now, my strategy with opening longs is I'm setting aggressively low limit orders for a lot of cryptocurrencies that I want to get into. So please don't spam. El Koki, do not spam. Grok is on ETH blockchain, my bad. Okay. All right, let's see. Where do you think Floki will go? Because I bought it a while ago at 4x. It's going much higher. All the meme coins have much higher to go. If Dogecoin and Shiba Inu and Pepe were to do a 10x from here, which is within the realm of possibility still, then all those other smaller market cap meme coins are going to go much higher. Again, for those of you on TikTok, I am live on YouTube, World War Bitcoin. Head over there. You're going to want to become a member of my YouTube channel. I'm having member-only live streams. I am sharing my screen on YouTube. I am answering more questions on YouTube than I am on TikTok. And then I know, so for those of you who are subscribers on YouTube, or on TikTok, I'll be able to get to your questions in a bit here. You're going to have to give it another 30 minutes. So I appreciate you've been patient. I don't know anything about CyberConnect or Mavia. Do you trust MEXC to use since I am stumped by the DEX situation? I don't use MEXC. I created an account, wasn't too excited about it. There was some FUD recently. I don't remember, but I got nervous about it. So, in Gecko HQ, I don't know anything about Gecko HQ. You think Injective is no good? No. So I think Injective's great. I'm just saying right now, I think the name of the game is these older cryptocurrencies. And unfortunately, this long looks like it's going to get stopped out. I know that you might think, oh yeah, it's already stopped out. No, I do something called stop loss timeout. I'm going to explain that in my next trading video. So trading spreadsheet, I rushed into these longs, Caspa and Injective. Four of the 6 that have been filled so far, 4 of the 7 that have been filled so far look good. So that's just when we're talking about risk to reward with longs, 4 out of 7, it could have been better. But the fact that all of these are over 2x risk to reward or 2-to-1 ratio risk to reward, that's not that bad. So, all right. So again, for those of you older cryptocurrencies, think about this. Think about AOS, very bullish on AOS. Do you think Pendle is going more down? It could, but I don't think it's going to go much more down. All right, thoughts on AOS? Or sorry, that's not what I was going to say. I don't remember what I was going to say. Thoughts on Litecoin? Oh yeah, here's what I was going to say. Older cryptocurrencies Older cryptocurrencies. Chris, nothing but love for you. Older cryptocurrencies and meme coins. So remember, euphoria returns, and you've got to get out of this mindset. Most of you have been in crypto for a while. We're not there yet where we get all the new people in. We're getting some new people in. We're getting a decent amount. Most of you have been in crypto for a while. But think through the mindset of the people who are going to start coming back in, or who are going to come in for the first time after we see Bitcoin cross its all-time high. They're going to buy the things that they're familiar with. You know, they're going to buy Bitcoin, but maybe they're not going to buy Bitcoin because they're going to get sticker shock with Bitcoin. They'll buy, maybe not Ethereum, same deal, but they're going to buy Dogecoin. They've been buying Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin. They're going to be buying Litecoin, XRP, Cardano. They're very much going to be buying meme coins. You know, they want the hype. They missed out already. Once that FOMO kicks in, they're going to be like, all right, I need a good meme coin. Somebody tell me a meme coin. Oh, yeah, Shiba Inu. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Thank you for that. Shiba Inu. I got to get me some Shiba Inu. We have much higher to go on those. And so, and I've been saying this for so long. This is it's going exactly as planned with the older cryptocurrencies and with the meme coins. It's a little earlier. I thought we would have to wait until after the Bitcoin all-time high, but people have been thinking the same thing. So it's like, now I've got to get in early. That's what their mindset has been. How did you display these lines that are support bands that you say? All right. Let me look at. Thank you, Steve, for joining the channel. What's a good one that I've set lines on? Jasmy. Let me find Jasmy. And this is just, I'm keeping it simple. This is how it's worked for me. All right. And again, on TikTok, I am live on YouTube. I'm sharing my screen on YouTube. You got to look for support and resistance. You got to look for where we were in the previous bull run, where we were historically. And so you can see this local top right here of $12 and you know, sorry, not $12, of 0.01206 or so. So if you were to zoom in on that, I set a limit order, and I made a video on my YouTube channel here where I said, this is your place to buy. That's your place to buy. And it filled within like if you did a 100x long from where I said to get in, you'd be killing it right now. Now you could have also gotten liquidated. That's not something I'm recommended at all, but I'm just saying. And then, you know, I entered along right here. Actually, I missed that by a fraction of a penny. That's just looking historically. And then this one right here was also looking historically. And I actually didn't enter along there. So again, this is going to be some kind of resistance, 0.02847, but we'll break through that eventually. And then looking at the distance between these two levels, it doesn't surprise me at all that we've moved up from this level right here to this one as quickly as we have. So thoughts on Ax and DAO? I'm insanely bullish on Ax and DAO, but if a cryptocurrency does 5x in a day, here's a good idea. Don't buy it. Just wait, okay? Are you talking about Pepe or Bonk? I was talking about Jasmy. Yeah, you're not able to see the screen, but Jasmy. Member button is the join button. Yes, Cheryl. Yep. Thoughts on AO's good entry? AO's might chop for a little bit here. AO's is new. It's exciting. Older cryptocurrencies. And again, I do think that there's going to be a pretty hard leverage shakeout. So I would be setting an aggressively low long. You know, something that's worked very well for a lot of these cryptos is actually paying attention to the moving averages. So you can see that AO's bounced off of the 100 period moving average. I'm on the 4-hour chart, by the way. It got very close to that. And we're holding that as support. I would look for an entry at the 200 period moving average. So that period moving average is going to rise. So how long will it take to get there? Maybe we'd be looking, you know, maybe the bottom of this wick right here, 200 period moving average would get, that's the 50-day EMA. It would get to 0.2414. I'm actually going to set that as an order, and I might actually add that to my trading spreadsheet. That looks like it would be a good one. And I think that would fill in a few days. So you're going to have to give it some time. All right. Hello, everybody. Yeah, on YouTube, I have given up answering every question. I can't answer every question on TikTok. It's a beautiful day. So why would you say that LCX is lagging lately? Because it did a 10x or a 15x in a matter of a month. So be patient. I'm very bullish on LCX. Going to sell all my crypto this cycle, thinking safest period is around October. It's so hard to project that far forward right now, especially with given how long we've been moving, how quickly we've been moving so quickly. So, what is a good coin to invest and hold in for a few years? Only Bitcoin, but I'd wait for Bitcoin. So, can't see the join button. Already subscribed. If you're on your phone, you're not going to be able to see the join button. Could not find your price prediction file on your YouTube channel. It's in the description of all of my videos, except for my live videos. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. Oh, I already did. All right. So here we go. I'm posting it. Thoughts on Theta, older cryptocurrencies. Thank you, Natasha. Thank you so much. Older cryptocurrencies and meme coins are the play right now. Theta will move. Theta's been moving. Those will play catch up. Now, there's going to be a time when the ones that you've gotten very excited about, VeChain is another one. Very bullish on VeChain right now. There's going to be a time when the ones that you've been really excited about are going to rip. They're absolutely going to go on a tear. But I would wait. Here's what I think is going to happen. Bitcoin will cross its all-time high, and then the older cryptocurrencies will just rip like crazy. Thank you, C2CEO, by the way, for that. The older cryptocurrencies are going to rip like crazy. And then the ones that you've been buying for these last few months that have been just absolutely ripping, the newer ones, they're going to catch up. So would you prefer going to old tech crypto or newer or diversify between both? Tech doesn't matter right now. Let's just be real. I mean, tech matters long term, but tech does not matter right now. I mean, if tech mattered, I wouldn't be giving a lick of attention to meme coins, and I'd be missing out on huge gains. Tech does not matter over a span of a month or 12 months. I don't even want to even consider tech right now. I'll consider tech long term, and I do consider tech long term, which is why. You know, I'm loading up on Render next bear market, Algorand, HBAR. I'll load up on Tech next bear market. So thank you, Nicole, Chris, and Jeff for joining. We're going to have our first member-only live stream tomorrow at about 4 p.m. Eastern time. So Brett, I talked about Brett in my most recent TikTok video. I have bought, what is the Bitcoin all-time high? $69,000. So I got to keep checking the chart here for Bitcoin. It's at 65.1. Stock market, guys, the United States stock market opens in 5 minutes. So we'll see Litecoin pump. Litecoin's been moving up. Quant's been moving up. Stock market opens in 5 minutes. It's going to be very telling to see what happens. If the market dumps when we open, if Bitcoin dumps when we open, that means that Grayscale is buying a lot of or is selling off more of their supply. And whatever, it is what it is. But here's what I think is going to happen. I think that that the other ETFs are going to be buying very heavily today. So BitTorrent, I don't know, but it's an older cryptocurrency. All right. Do you have a price target on Super? Nicole, I'm sorry, I don't. Let me look at Super all time. I had never heard of Superverse until like a month ago. So I know that it looks great. It's very bullish. Superverse is one of my top 3 gaming cryptos. Superverse, Miria, and Beam. And my mindset is the same with all of those gaming cryptos. Is Gala. That's another one. Gala is ready to rip, and it's been ripping. So my mindset with gaming cryptos is I want the ones who are making the shovels for the gold rush. So that's my mindset. Superverse will most likely hit a new all-time high, even though it's been highly inflationary. It's going to hit a new all-time high at least. That's not saying much. $4. So crypto.com. Which smaller crypto would you suggest to buy on crypto.com? I love your vids, by the way. How about crypto.com? Buy crypto, not financial advice. All right, again, thinking through euphoria. You got to think through the people who are about to enter the market after Bitcoin crosses its all-time high. In the United States, here's what they're going to do. They're going to buy, they're going to go on Robinhood, Coinbase, and crypto.com. So crypto.com is at something like 14 cents right now. I have a price target of $1.80 for crypto.com. I would be loading up on that one pretty aggressively right now. Can you explain why old coins like Theta will do well? I've been explaining it. I'm sorry, I can't explain it again. Head on over to YouTube, everyone, on TikTok, on YouTube, World War Bitcoin. Head over there, hit the subscribe button. I'm live on YouTube. I'm sharing my screen. So, all right, good entry for VeChain. Jeff, what can Pepe do? I don't remember my exact price target for Pepe, but my market cap is $45 billion. That's where Shiba Inu peaked last time. I'm not even considering closing my Pepe long until until it gets to at least $10 billion. I can't imagine a scenario where it would get to less than $10 billion. So good entry for VeChain. Let's see. VeChain is one, I'll tell you this up front. I would have no problem just opening a 2 to 3x long on VeChain right now and not worrying about it. Good entry. I mean, we see good support here at the 50 period EMA on the 4-hour chart. So how is that for days? 50 divided by 6 days, whatever, 12 day or so moving average. So VeThor should be fine. So how are you going to play that though? That's the question. I need to think about it more. I don't think that this level right here, 0.4045 is happening. I don't think that's realistic. But somewhere in the middle here, I'm not going to, maybe that, nah. I do think that, again, that there's going to be a pretty big flush out of leverage. So I'll say right around there for now, but we'll see. So that's 0.4813. Hey, buddy, I know you have no price target on VRL, but I would like your thoughts. Oh, man. All right, I'm going to say this. VRL asked me to take down one of my videos because it kind of got them in hot water with the phone company they were going to partner with. And so I'm so sad about that. They gave me the green light to post that video, but I can VRL. They have a new company that they're lining up with. I'm not going to share any details about that. I don't even remember the name of it anyway. But if things fall through with 3 Mobile, I sold half of my VRL. I'm holding the rest. I still think it's going to go much higher. But there's been a lot of FUD recently with VRL. There was a post on X by this guy Dark Horse, calling it a scam. I've had the 2 founders of VRL on my live stream here. He said that one of those founders is this other guy who's been scamming really hard, and that was just not true. That was 100% not true. I had him, and the founder who this Dark Horse guy was saying is this other guy who's a scammer. He sent me his photo evidence with a document, not his driver's license, but a document similar to that in the UK that allows him to live in the UK with his name. And his name's Muhammad. But on the website, you only see M because, I mean, you're going to see somebody named Muhammad. A lot of you are just going to be like, oh, this guy, I can't trust him, which is totally unfair. So Anyway, I'd rather not, I mean, it's a wide world of crypto. I hope you didn't, for those of you who bought when I made my first video on VRL, you're still up big. I hope you didn't YOLO at the all-time high. I would rather, I still think it's going to go much higher. I don't have a price target for VRL, but I'd rather talk about, please stop spamming. I'd rather talk about everything that we should be excited about right now. So, all right. When should we look to exit the market? You got to identify euphoria. That's a good question. All right. So here's several things that I can point you to. When Coinbase becomes the #1 app on the App Store, that's a good sign to exit. Stop promoting shit coins. Oh, I didn't mean to swear. Sorry. I just read a comment. VRL, they have proven themselves 100% to me. I like VRL a lot. Okay. So, but then the meme coins, I'm going to be talking about the meme coins. Okay. Do you think Call Hub will pump back up? Yes. All right. So when to exit? I don't want to just say like when your Uber driver, your barber, your grandma, they're talking about crypto. That's obvious, but Coinbase being the #1 app, here's an observation. When we peaked in 2021, in the second quarter of 2021, there were 1,000 people in this live stream. I had 30,000 followers on TikTok at that time. When we peaked in the fourth quarter of 2021, there were also 1,000 people in the live stream. I had 100,000 followers at that time. I have 134,000 followers on TikTok right now. Now, does that mean that this time around, when we get to 1,000 people in this live stream, that you should be exiting? You should consider it. I do think that it would go to more like 1,500 or 2,000, because during the second quarter of 2021, that was the peak of euphoria. During the fourth quarter of 2021, it wasn't nearly as euphoric. So depends on the level of euphoria, Here's another thing. I'm going to show it on my YouTube channel here. So head on over to YouTube, World War Bitcoin. Pi cycle indicator chart has been a very reliable chart for timing the tops. It did not call the top in November of 2021, but again, I believe the true top was in April and May of 2021. So the Pi cycle indicator is the 111-day moving average, and that's one of them. That's on this chart here that I'm looking at, the orange line, and then the 350-day moving average plus 2. So 350 divided by 111 is as close as you could get to Pi, 3.14. That's why they call it the Pi cycle chart. And on the day that Bitcoin, within 3 days of when Bitcoin peaked in April of 2021, the Pi cycle indicator, the 111-day, crossed over the 350-day plus 2. And then same deal, within 3 days in December of 2017, that was the peak. Within 3 days of the peak, the Pi cycle indicator crossed over. And then in 2013, it happened twice. In April of 2013, first peak in 2013, same deal, went crazy. Pi cycle indicator crossed over. That was within 3 days of the peak. And then November of 2013, Pi cycle indicator. Are you the same guy who's been spamming on YouTube, Snaketh? So there's something. There's a lot of other things. I made a series, for those of you who are new to crypto, I made a series on TikTok, Bitcoin University. Head to the link, under the Slink link in my profile. Right under that, you will see a tab titled Series. It's $4.99. It's 2 hours of content. I give a ton of topping metrics that will allow you to identify euphoria and to to be prepared for when you need to exit. Okay, Bitcoin's ripping. The stock market just opened. Bitcoin is at $65,950, and that is a good sign because if we dumped when the stock market opened, what I would think would happen is that that means that Grayscale is dumping a lot of their supply, and they're dumping more than the other ETFs. Not more than they're accumulating, but they're dumping enough to affect the markets. So it's probably going to be a bullish day. Probably. Yeah, I'm live on YouTube, guys. For those of you on TikTok, you're asking questions about cryptocurrencies that I've already reviewed. Most of them I've already reviewed. I make price target videos on my YouTube channel, World War Bitcoin. I make price target videos every day. A lot of the cryptocurrencies you've been asking about, I've already made price target videos for. And then a lot of cryptocurrencies you're asking about that I haven't reviewed, I'm going to review them very soon. So, and if you're watching on YouTube, you've got to, I'm telling you, join my channel. We're going to have subscriber-only live streams. We're going to have a trader's mindset moving forward. All right, we're not hodling. We're not diamond handing. We're looking for good exits. We're looking for good entries too, but we're looking for good exits. So, stagnant. I don't know what's stagnant. Why are alts stagnant? Alts are not stagnant. Some are stagnant. You know, you've been buying a lot of hype recently if you think that it's stagnant. But again, looking at the total 3 market cap, the market cap minus Bitcoin and Ethereum, the total 3 market cap was at $486 million on February 8th, and now it's at $658 million. It's added $200 million to its market cap. Thanks, Alex, for this gem, DGI Games. I found it on TikTok from you. Yeah, very bullish on DGI still. Thoughts on Axe and Dow? It needs some time to consolidate now that it did a 4x, 5x in a day, but it's going much higher. I think Axe and Dow in market cap is going to go to like $500 million, maybe even higher than that. So where's Axe and Dow right now in market cap? That's all I care about, really. I don't even know the price. Wait to buy more Bitcoin. Uh-oh, what's going on here? So should you wait to buy right now? Should you wait to buy? Well, any other time, literally any other time in the existence of cryptocurrencies, I would say that now is a terrible time to buy. So what's the difference between now and any other time? Well, again, the spot Bitcoin ETFs, they are buying 10 times the amount of Bitcoin that is mined every day on average, at least over these last 2 weeks. And now we're seeing Bitcoin has crossed $66,000. Party time, right? It's like, it's getting crazy. Until that changes, in my opinion, we're not really going to see much in terms of dips and corrections. I mean, there can certainly be a 20% dip sometime soon, but until that changes, that will change. But I'm monitoring this stuff every day. This is why you need to follow me. I am paying attention to this stuff every day. I am monitoring how much Grayscale is selling every day. I'm monitoring how much BlackRock and Fidelity and Vanguard and all those guys are buying every single day. And right now they're just buying. And why would they not be buying? Because it's just, that's what retail's doing. That's what the demand is for Bitcoin right now. Why would that change at any time on this side of a Bitcoin all-time high? Once we cross the all-time high, I think that's going to cool off a little bit. So Ord's price prediction, I don't have one. I'm still very bullish. Yeah, Shiba Inu. I know, the rule is don't chase green candles, which is a hard rule for a lot of people who are new to crypto to follow, or new to investing to follow. Shiba Inu has been on an absolute tear. After this live stream is over, I am going to buy more Shiba Inu and buy more Dogecoin. But again, I bought last week. Shiba Inu has done almost 3x in a week. It's a lot easier for me to buy psychologically at this level because I'm up so much. So ETH price prediction, $11,689. Hey, Alex, from Alex, I'm looking for a good entry on AI. I have Chlor, but is there more good entries on your radar? AI is getting, except for Fetch AI and Agix, it's really interesting. Fetch AI and Agix are not going along with the rest of the AI market. They're moving. They're moving higher. The rest of the AI market is on a tear. Opposite. The rest of the AI market right now is chopping. So Fetch is the big winner right now. I mean, it's down a little bit today, or I mean, it's officially not, but it's just hanging around. But Fetch AI and Agix have been tearing. I think there's going to come a point soon when a lot of you are going to get very bored with these AI cryptocurrencies. You're going to be like, man, when are they going to pump? And then they're going to rip like crazy. They are going to absolutely tear. So again, be patient. Alex, earlier on this live stream, I gave this as an entry for AOs, 0.02419. My mindset, I would not yet open a long on that. FYI, not financial advice. Already bored. I would not open a long today on AOs. What I want to see is the 200 period moving average on the 4-hour chart move up to that level, and a little bit before it gets to that level, I want to open a long and just wait. So super cycle or front run and dump this later this year? That's the question that's on my mind right now, Crypto Taylor. Is this a super cycle? Those are the two competing theories. Are we just front running this bull run and we're going to dump really hard, or is this a super cycle? I think we're front running the bull run and we're going to dump really hard. That this market's going to peak by the end of 2024. If it's a super cycle, it's an above zero chance that this is a super cycle. Because I mean, here's another thing that I want to throw out in your direction. We're seeing some exchanges, they're running out of Bitcoin, some of them. And so what happens, Bitcoin is becoming more scarce. The level of accumulation, can that cause the supply squeeze that we've been talking about? It's possible. So Render's been barcoding all week. Any updated TA? It can still barcode for a while. So Render. I like buying boredom. I love it. I love buying boredom. I would say the same thing that I just said with AOs about Render. Head over to my YouTube channel, by the way. Head over there, hit the subscribe button. I'm sharing my screen there. I can't keep up with all these comments. I wish I could. What did you say about SHIB? I'm buying SHIB today after this live stream. Again, more SHIB. Oh, yeah. Good morning, FNC. All right, let's see. So Render, let's wait for the 200 period EMA to rise a little bit more. Then buy ICP, LOL to go along with barcode talk. Yes, I know you're joking, but I want to buy boredom right now. It drives me crazy when you see a cryptocurrency go on a tear and then all of a sudden you're interested in buying it. ICP went from $2.85 up to $16 within a month, and it was amazing, but none of you, very few of you, probably myself included, you wouldn't have been interested in buying ICP any time before that. But then it goes on a tear, and now it's like, oh, yeah, I got to buy ICP. And then it chops, and it's like, oh, man, I'm getting tired. Should I sell my ICP? It's backwards. It's backwards. Dude, I bought AOs. Vasilis. I can't seem to find Brett token on TV. On TV? I don't know what you're asking about. Oh, on TradingView. Oh, yeah. Okay. I was like, on TV? It might not be on TradingView. And really, Brett token is not something that you chart. Okay? Guys, head on over to Twitter, by the way, WWBitcoin. Hit the follow button there. Especially if you want to keep up with this ETF stuff, because that's the most important thing right now. The most important thing in all of crypto is, will these ETFs continue buying at the rate that they're buying? If they are, I can't see a reason to be bearish. And like, listen, if Bitcoin got to $200,000 and these ETFs were still buying at the rate that they were buying, again, I'm like, I don't see a reason to be bearish. It's not about peaks. It's not about projecting where things are going to peak. It is, will they keep buying 10 times the amount of Bitcoin that's mined per day? And then will they buy, the Bitcoin halving is coming up in April. Will they buy 20 times at that point the amount of Bitcoin mined per day? So market open fake out. Is that what happened? Did Bitcoin go lower? I mean, it's still too early to tell. Oh no, it's at 65.9, 65.8. It's still good. It's still too early to tell. But Brett, just go to their website, or go to their X account. All right. Dude, I bought AOs at 12 cents when you called it. I'm up 120%. Bought more the other day. Sweet call. AOs, man. Very bullish on it. Thought old school whales running up to dump it and kill all the new money in the system, etc. Win UK. That's a thought. And so again, I'm going to monitor that. The numbers don't lie. We will see that. We will see if there's any shift in these purchases by the ETFs, or if there's any shift on chain with whales, we're going to pay attention. So peak cycles indicate August/September. I am open to anything, any suggestion that you have right now as to where this market is going. I am open to looking at the data and suggest and being like, you know what? Yeah, that sounds right. If you're calling for Bitcoin to go under $10,000, which I mean right now is ludicrous, but it's like, okay, you know what? Let's look at the data. If you're calling for Bitcoin to go to $600,000, same deal. Let's look at the data and maybe we'll see support. Miguel, by the way, thank you, Miguel, for joining the channel. Guys, you got to join this channel, my YouTube channel here. We are going to be focusing on timing entries and timing exits. We're going to work together. You're going to help me, and I hope I can help you, okay? So, yeah, you could be right, but it's a thing I do. Keep tab of things I get in, yeah. Is Alex's screen crisp and clear? It appears a bit blurry to me. Rob, I don't know. It's not that clear. All right, I'm looking at my screen right now. Sorry. I don't know what to say. I can't fix it right now. You have loads of imposters on X. I have loads of imposters everywhere. I have loads of imposters on X, on TikTok. I block 10 fake accounts a day. So, sorry, for those of you on TikTok, I was talking about YouTube. My screen on YouTube isn't all that clear right now. So, is ETH a good buy now? Okay, Rick says it's clear on his end. Is ETH a good buy now? ETH is approaching some fib levels here. So it's right in the middle of the golden pocket. Right in the middle. So it's probably going to get rejected at that 702 retrace, 3670. Probably going to get rejected there. It might hang around there a little bit, but if Bitcoin's going to break higher, then I think so. The 702 retrace for Bitcoin was a lot. That was the big one. That was the big one we had to break through. And then after that, we just ripped. So I don't think Ethereum, the 702 retrace, is going to be all that significant. Like, I don't think there will be some resistance there, but it's not going to be as bad as what we saw with Bitcoin. So, all right, thank you, V33. All right, guys. So Axon DAO, I didn't finish this. Excuse me. Market cap's 45 million. This is getting to 500 million. I'm very confident about it. Maybe even $1 billion. So, all right, guys. For those of you on TikTok, I am transitioning now to a subscriber only live stream on TikTok. but you can still join. You're going to have a 6-minute preview on TikTok. You can still join my live stream on YouTube. Head over to YouTube, World War Bitcoin. Head over there, join the live stream there, and you'll see my screen. You'll see everything I'm talking about. So, yes, I still think meme coins can pump. Absolutely. They're going much higher. All right. Sub only live. Still bullish on Rune. Oh, yeah, very much so. Yep. Let's see, Rune. Big Bank Joe, man, I've talked about VirtualX 2 different times in this live stream. And listen, I'm nervous short term because of the FUD that's been spread, but I am very much a believer on VRL, and I'd love to just keep it at that. So what would be a better buy, Litecoin or Compound? I would guess Compound right now. They've both been moving, so Compound, maybe that's the limit order there, $80.75. I could see it getting there. I'm going to set some pretty aggressive longs as far as aggressively low. Litecoin, I'm going to say Compound at $80, $81, something like that. So I feel like you, but the opposite. Don't even know what we're talking about there. What would you buy with 10K? If you're looking for short-term gains. Thank you, Chris. You've been such a great supporter. I'm telling you, meme coins still have so much higher to go, and then older cryptocurrencies. I'd be looking at certain levels with cryptos. Even Jasmy, even though it's pumped a lot. The Graph, Bitcoin Cash, believe it or not, VRA. Yeah, I'd be buying some VRA. Thank you, Gab's dad. How's the Clore AI chart looking in your opinion? I think these smaller cap AI cryptos, no, I think all the AI cryptos are going to chop. They had their big run up ahead of the NVIDIA earnings, and then now I think they're going to chop for a couple weeks. So SNEC is the Cardano meme coin. I just remembered it. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Crypto Capstone. Thoughts on the market cap possibility for DGI game? Easily 100 million, but that's not saying much. It's already close to there. I don't think $1 billion. I think that's a little bit out of reach, but it's at 43 million right now. I have no problem buying this under $100 million. So as soon as I got in on Alephium, it started dumping. Let's see Alephium. Thank you again, Gab's dad. I'm still very bullish on Alephium. It's hot, it's exciting. And it really hasn't dumped all that much. So I'd say be patient. Would we get down to $2.60? Probably not. Where do we go for Alephium? I mean, is there some concern? It put in a lower high, a barely lower high on the 2-hour chart. But it has not put in a lower low. So right now might be a great place to get in on Alephium. I mean, that would be invalidated if we saw a lower low on the 4-hour chart, but can Tau drop lower? It's been chopping. I don't think it's going to drop all that much lower. There's a retrace, a specific retrace level with Tau that I don't think it's going to drop lower than that. So where's that? Right here. What is that? 614 or so? A little less than that, 611. Thanks, Jeff. I left re-entered. It's clear now. Okay. Yeah, leave and re-enter. Kokinu. I say Kokinu. I bought some. It's a $100 million market cap, which for meme coins is, can it get to $1 billion? It certainly can. I would not be buying it after $1 billion. Price prediction on Syncus DAO. All right, here's the game I'm playing with Syncus. You've got to treat Syncus as a game because I own a lot of Syncus right now. It's insane. It just keeps going up. And I'm dancing the dance with them. I'm playing the game. So Syncus. Let's see, 7 days is at 0.17, 0.017. $71 million market cap. If Bitcoin's going to cross its all-time high, I think Syncus will easily get to $400 million. That's more than a 5x. But there is certainly a possibility. All right, Bitcoin's at 66,500. There's a possibility that Syncus could get to $1 billion. They're absolutely convinced that Syncus is getting to $4 billion. I'm not going to be around to find out, but if it does, amazing, you know? Let's see. Doge price 17 cents, up from 3 cents. No, it was never at 3 cents. I don't know what you're saying, Brian. Yeah, I don't know what you're saying, Brian. Okay. Alex, is it normal for ads to pop up in the middle of your live stream? That must be a new feature for YouTube. I'm sorry if that's the case. So, what do you think about Arweave? I made a video about it on it. So Arweave, check it out. Where's Arweave? It's on here. But watch the video, please. Ay, ay, ay. Guys, again, for those of you on YouTube, it's on the sheet. Just could you please look at, hold on a second. Here we go. There it is. $106.06 is my price target for Arweave. Will Doge reach its all-time high? I give a price target for Doge of what is it? 53 cents. It can certainly reach a new all-time high. That might be very conservative for Doge, but I'm holding on to my long for Doge until about 50 cents or so. And so we'll see about after that. All right, CoinMarketCap says Sync is 20 million, Dex2 is 25 million, and CG says 75 million. I think CoinGecko is right. I mean, let's look at the circulating supply. 4.1 million times 0.17 cents, or 4.1 billion. My math is not mathing right now. So I think I own like $20,000 worth of Sync. I'm not selling it anytime soon. Have you sold any Shiba? Absolutely not. No. And I it's just such a high conviction play for me. All right, 4 billion. I'm just going to do 4 billion. No, times 68 million. Yeah, CoinGecko's right, V33. So, thoughts on Lake, Data Lake? Looked into it a little bit. I like what I've seen. I found Ether address on CoinMarketCap. Did research online. Hasn't launched yet. Node sale coming. What that? Nodes. I mean, it's an opportunity just to make money, to validate the network, and you buy a node, and you are a validator. You gotta have computing power for that. But it might be worth looking into. I mean, Ether, AETHIR, I still don't know how to pronounce it, is very, people are very excited about it, and I'm one of them. So, all right, what about AXGT? So AXGT price to sell. I don't know. So this isn't even the, this is priced in ETH. So AXGT. All right, you're welcome, V33. 30 cents. So, all right, $500,000 or $500 million. That'll be $3. A little over $3. All right, Ether live stream on X. That's awesome. Again, we're going to have, thank you, Matthew, for subscribing. We are going to have a member-only live stream tomorrow on my YouTube channel, World War Bitcoin. For those of you on YouTube, join the channel. We're gonna bounce things off of each other. We're gonna have a very personalized chat. We're going to look at everything. We're going to look at entries, exits, all of that. So Bonk. Let's see what's up with Bonk. Bonk is going to rip like everything else. Is it going to rip more than everything else? I don't know. I mean, listen, Bonk is number 48 in market cap right now. According to coinmarketcap.com, it's at what? $2.43 billion market cap. I would rather, I mean, Bonk is establishing itself as a meme coin worth buying. It already has. So, but there are three that I hold, and Bonk might enter that territory. There are three that I would say that I have a lot of confidence. Next bear market, they're going to drop 90% again, and that I have a lot of confidence will go much, much higher the next time around. Those three are Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, and Pepe. Will Bonk enter into that territory? It might. Maybe. But you never know. It probably will. So Shiba or ETH, I'd be buying Shiba Inu right now. I have no shame in saying that. VeChain price prediction, 33 cents. I want to trade in some of my chain link. Would Shiba be okay? Man, any other time I'd be saying no, hold on to your chain link. This time's different. All right, please tell me Eng 60 cents, good price to buy now. Man, I haven't looked at Engine in a while. So Bitcoin is at 66. I don't have Engine on here. Alex, what time do your live start? The member-only live stream is going to be at about 4 p.m. Eastern time, United States. So unfortunately, that's the only time I can do that. Here's what I usually do. I leave my office at 2:30 Eastern time. I go pick up my kids at school. I take them home, and then I stay home and just work on some stuff at home. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive back to my office. And so I'll get home at 3:30 and then drive straight to my office from 2 to 4, and I'll get here at 4 so we can start that live stream. Just double down on Bonk. All right, Engine. Well, it's at 58 cents right now for Engine. So is it a good price to buy now? I think Engine's going to go much higher after we see Bitcoin cross its all-time high. Engine's at a good price to buy. Yes. All right. Can't wait. Need help on exits. Been holding back since 2019. Yikes. All right. What's another coin like Sync to get into early/research? All right. Here's the deal. You have these people making videos about cryptocurrencies. And the reason why they're making videos about their cryptocurrencies is because these cryptocurrencies have marketing budgets. And so if I tell you somebody has partnered with me, somebody's going to partner with me about a cryptocurrency, that means that they're reaching out to a lot of people, and that a lot of people are going to make videos about those, and those cryptocurrencies are going to pump. And so people make these videos. They love to boast about, like, man, I gave you this cryptocurrency at this price and it skyrocketed because I'm a genius. No, that's not how it works. It works because these cryptocurrencies turn on the budget with marketing like crazy. And so if someone reaches out to me, whether or not I am willing to work with them, which I reject 9 out of 10. And I've made sponsored videos of, I want to say 6 or 7 cryptocurrencies in my life. All right. If anyone reaches out to me, I will let you know whether or not I make content or whether or not I say yes. So MintLayer reached out to me. Or not MintLayer, excuse me, not MintLayer. Which one is it? LimeWire. LimeWire reached out to me. I made a video on TikTok and I put it on my YouTube channel saying that LimeWire is going to be an epic pump and dump. They're going to pump first, but then they're going to dump. They're going to dump 99% of their value. But is it worth getting into LimeWire if they're going to be turning on this marketing budget for short-term gains? I would say yes. Oh, man, I would say yes. All right, DGI. DGI is one of those cryptos. They have a marketing budget. They'll pump even more. Is LCX still a good price to get in mate? Yes, I think right now is a great price. I want to open a long on SHIB so badly today, but it goes against everything I want to do, chasing candles. Yeah, man, that's playing with fire. I mean, could you open a 2x long or a 3x? You probably could. A 4x, or sorry, a 10x or a 20x, that's dangerous. So, saw your tweet on Veil, sold my SHIB and bought a bag of Veil. Good move or no? Sold your SHIB. That's a thing, man. I mean, you took profits. There is that. Veil is only at a $10 million market cap. Veil keeps moving higher. I'm very bullish on Veil. Very bullish on Veil. So, would I have sold my Shiba Inu for it? That's a tough one. Would I have sold my Chainlink for Veil? I think I would have. So, Shiba Inu is at 0.0000271. Enter now or wait for a dip. It's hard to say. Look at Orion Protocol. I don't know anything about it. Not going to look at it right now. Because what are you going to do? You know, it's not even hanging around the 4-hour chart. I'm curious about this retrace now that I'm looking at it. Let's see the 15-minute chart here. Oh. I would love to see this hold. Maybe that's an entry. 0.00002571. Maybe we're going to chop here for a little bit. We retested it already. And then move higher. But we could certainly lose that as support. That's not enough time to be like, oh yeah, we've held it. So I took profits on Fetch and at 105 and bought LCX. Hope it plays out. I mean, all right, Fetch at 105, so you missed out on huge gains, but it's going to work out. Cello possible less than $1 entry. I don't think so. Phantom prices, please. Let's see, Phantom. So Phantom, the Wish version of HBAR. Oh, man. Shoot, did I miss that? Sorry, I'm looking at my chart for those of you on TikTok. I set an entry for Phantom and then just ignored it. And I might have missed it. It did a double tap, a swing pattern failure. I would just be, I don't know if, like, when you see a swing pattern failure like that double tap, that usually means that we're ready for a next leg up. Oh, man. I think Phantom's ready to move. Now, as far as a price target is concerned, all right, that's also on the 15-minute chart. I thought that was the 4-hour chart. So never mind. There's probably going to be a good entry for Phantom. Will Phantom hit a new all-time high? That's the question. Man, I forget that I do all this stuff. I chart and then just forget. Oh man, I can't really see where Phantom's all-time high is. It should certainly go above $3. I'll tell you that. So, got a $30,000 bag of LimeWire. What's your safest price target exit? That's a really tough one, Diamond. Because LimeWire is new, it's small. It's most likely a 10x from here. All right, LCX long time, bro. Didn't hear you. It will probably fly soon with Dubai event. LCX is going to fly. It's going to be on the day that you are most bored about it. So LimeWire is at a $40 million market cap. I would say this has 10x, especially if they're going to market like what I've been saying. So all-time high in Phantom was $2.96. Okay. Yeah. But, okay, Diamond, don't get too excited. You've got to be taking profits aggressively along the way. Do you recommend staking Solana? It depends on the unlocks. I don't know how long Solana staking is. Thanks, Diamond. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Already up 13 grand. Okay. Did you hear of Ben the Dog meme coin? I did not. No. H-bar, good entry. Let's check that out. Turbo AI, some good movement recently. What are your thoughts? Still very bullish on it. Turbo, I mean, it's throw a dart at a dartboard season with meme coins. Throw a dart. If you put every meme coin on a dartboard and just threw a dart at the dartboard, that's what I mean by that, then those will pump. Turbo, hey, you know what? Don't have to deal with gas fees if it's on Solana. That's great. I could see it doing great. I could see it doing amazing. So, you know what? The wick or the body? This is what I'm wondering right now. The wick or the body with H-bar. Here's the body. All right, here's my deal. Actually, let me pull up a tweet, because I was already thinking this, and then one of my big three people that I follow, the person who's taught me more about trading than anyone else in all of existence, Emperor BTC, he posted this tweet. And this is already what I was thinking. For those of you on TikTok, I'm going to read it. This is already what I was thinking. All-time high area will be touched very soon. Then we flush out the leverage. This is when everyone will panic. That will be a generational time to load up on everything. That's what he's saying. So a generational time to load up on everything. Now, is he being a little bit dramatic? A generational time? I mean, the bottom of the bear market was a generational time. We're not talking, they're going to flush out the leverage really hard, okay? We're not talking about a 50% flush. Bitcoin will not go to $70,000 and then go to $35,000. Lars, thank you for subscribing. We're talking about enough of a move that when we're back on this live stream, a lot of you are going to ask if it's over. With a lot of the people who are here who are new, at least, 20% drop, I don't know, 15% drop. I think a lot of the newbies will be like, man, is it over? I'm terrified. So what happens with that flush out? Well, you're going to see, so I have this top level here. That's where under normal circumstances, I would be setting a limit order at 10.2 cents for H-bar. But with that in mind, with that tweet that I just read in mind, thank you, BB, for subscribing. Maybe this is the level right here. The body, not the wick. So that's what I would say with H-bar. When do you think this bull market will peak? I'm saying 2024. 2024. So again, if you're going to trade leverage, it's getting really hot. People are getting way too greedy. There are always flush outs to take out the stop losses. Market makers always win. Always. So opinions on Floki, meme coin, throw a dart at a dartboard. It's going to go much higher. Bought bread at 0.00051. Hope it continues. It will. It certainly will. Just bought back into Shiba for 4K. You convinced me. All right. I apologize. I mean, could Shiba go much higher from where it is now? It absolutely can. But, all right, think about this. Let me pull up the Dogecoin chart. And I'm going to zoom in to a specific period of time. Wait, look, where's Bitcoin? 66.2. I'm going to zoom into a specific period of time. And it's not... Let's go back pre... Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. These stupid trading view charts. Never mind. Let me just pull it up on Coinbase here, or coinmarketcap.com. Is Floki better now with the burn, or is it just hype? It's all hype. I don't even know what Floki's burn is. It doesn't matter. Shiba Inu burns. At the rate that they're burning, they would burn through all of their supply in like 8,000 years. Floki probably has a similar burn where they're burning like 1 million coins a day, getting you very excited about it, but you're not thinking in terms of what a 1 quadrillion supply looks like, what 1 million coins a day is. It's nothing. So remember this for Doge. Let me try to zoom in here. Again, for those on TikTok, I'm looking at the chart on my YouTube channel. All right, Dogecoin. Look at this. All right, 0.3 cents the day, a little under 0.4 cents the day that Bitcoin put in a new all-time high. In December of 2020, December 17th, 2020 was the day that Bitcoin crossed its 2017 all-time high. Dogecoin was 0.4 cents. By February 8th, Dogecoin had risen to between 8 and 9 cents. And then, let's see here, it just chopped. And it chopped and it chopped until April 2nd. Oh man, you guys been asking me about LCX. LCX was going crazy less than a week ago. And you're bored to death about LCX. You're bored to death about ICP. Are you able to sustain a 2-month chop? You've got to be able to, because Dogecoin was very boring at that time. And it got up to 8 cents, went down to 6, went down to 5 cents. We're talking about a 40% drop in Dogecoin. Went down to 5 cents, just hung around there in March. And then April 8th of 2021, 2 months later, is at 6.146 cents. And then April 13th, 9 cents. April 18th, 32 cents. And some of you would have gotten so bored with Dogecoin, waiting for that big move, maybe thinking it's never going to come. And then out of nowhere, it goes absolutely bonkers. Something similar is probably going to happen this time around. We are not going up only with Shiba Inu, with Dogecoin. It's not happening. But we're gonna pump like crazy, and maybe we still got another 3x in front of us before that long, boring sideways chop, or maybe we're at a local top today. So you bought Shiba Inu. I convinced you. That's great. But remember this chart. And I know, man, I'm already dreading the day it's coming. It's going to come. Man, what's going on? I'm so bored with Shiba Inu, with Dogecoin, with Pepe. They're just not moving. Should I sell my Dogecoin? Should I sell my bonk and get into whatever AI coin is moving? All right, so yeah, all right, here's what that's going to look like actually. Here's exactly what that's going to look like. NVIDIA earnings report in May. And maybe this isn't what it's going to look like. Okay, whatever. The NVIDIA earnings report in May. That's going to be at the very least for AI cryptos a buy the rumor, sell the news event. AI cryptos will run up to the NVIDIA earnings report if NVIDIA blows it away again with their earnings. Then the AI cryptos will rip after that and then chop. But I could see a scenario where right now the memes are going crazy. And then right in the middle of May, when the AI coins are going crazy, the Dogecoin, the meme coins they're just boring you to death. And you will want to sell your meme coins for AI coins. And there's going to be so many smart people here talking about, what are you doing? These meme coins have no utility. Why would you do that? Get into utility. And then you're going to do that, and then boom, off to the races for these meme coins. We are nowhere near a peak for these meme coins, but there is going to be a time where they'll bore you to death. Is there an ETH airdrop coming out? I don't think so. Are you talking about Ether, like AETHIR? I've been holding Rune for months. I'm still bullish. I'm bullish on Rune for sure. Shiba is not going to stop going. Is not stopping going up. Yeah. Hello, Patrick. Good to see you again. All right, YouTube guys. you are going to want to join this channel. All right, let me back up. It's going to be awesome. We're having our first member only live stream tomorrow. And so members have perks already on this channel. I'm reading every member comment on YouTube. I'm trying to answer some other questions when I'm focusing on the member comments. Because it's too many people in this live stream. And so there's that aspect of it. You really want a question answered, I'm happy to answer that. You have open access members to me on Telegram, message me on Telegram. And then the next thing is the members only live stream. If you miss it, it's the first one's tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern time. If you miss that, you'll still be able to watch it if you're a member. And then any question that you ask during that, like after the live stream in the comment section of that video, or on any of my posts or anything like that, on the member only posts, I will the next video, next live stream, I'll answer those questions. So how much to join? $9.99 on YouTube. All right. Can you give a prediction on Cello? I already did. You can see the price target video or price target spreadsheet on my YouTube channel, $7.64. How do you become a member on YouTube as well? So for mobile, I've heard that there's some difficulties. That there's a join button under all of my videos. If you click the join button, you'll be able to become a member. On desktop, it shows up. Like I've logged out of my YouTube account on my phone and then logged into a different account, and I've seen the join button there, but for some people on their phones, they can't see it. So I initially subbed on TikTok, but TBH, I chose to do YouTube instead. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. That's great. Jay, welcome to the team. Are your price predictions Fibonacci extensions? Not necessarily, Patrick. There are some that are Fibonacci extensions. So yeah. Make me a mod on here too. Is that are you V33 AKZ? Is that you? Because if so, I will. On iPhone, I can't find it. Yeah, so on your desktop, you'll be able to find it. All right, what else? If ETH ETF is approved in May, predictions on ETH. My price target doesn't change. My price target for Bitcoin is $155,000. My price target for ETH is $11,649. I've been saying 89. $11,649. So that's going to stay the same. And maybe that's too conservative, but all this stuff that we've been seeing with ETH, or sorry, with the Bitcoin accumulation, it's like maybe we're ready for round 2 in May. I'm being too wishful. Am I being too wishful on wanting to turn 10K to 100K? I know that's vague. I don't think that's too wishful, but you've got to just be sober minded. Here's my bigger fear. I could see you very much turning 10K to 100K this bull run. But what happens when you get to 100K? Could you turn that to 200K? What happens when that turns to 200K? Because I was up, most people will tell you they were up multiple X's. Multiple X's. And they lost a large majority of it. Some people lost, they lost last bull run. Even though they were up 10X, some were up 50X, they still lost. So you got to be careful. When you get there, don't be too greedy. Because everything in your being is going to be against you selling at that time. So thank you, Albert, for joining. Okay, AKZ is V33. You are a mod. You were added as a mod. Right now. I'll miss the TikTok lives. TikTok is easier. I still go live on TikTok. I'll go live on TikTok. I go live on TikTok every day. So do members get access to that spreadsheet? Everyone has access to the spreadsheet. Here you go. Oh. This is publicly available. All right, see you later, Patrick. How long will the live go? I'd guess an hour. Bitcoin at 66.2, yeah. Are you selling when the correction happens? No. If you're talking about the flush out of the leverage, listen, 20% drops for those of us who've been around the block with crypto, it's nothing. That's what we call Tuesday. So should I be holding Render, ERC20, or Solana? It doesn't matter. They're both the same price. Alt season this week. I mean, we've had big alt runs already. Alex, you think it's a good idea to sell XRP for meme coins short term? Honestly, all right, this might surprise you, but I'm going to say no, because we could be very close to the top with these meme coins, and then XRP. I'm telling you, XRP's ready. I mean, it's been moving up. I am in a long on XRP. V33. I assumed a blow off top, which has happened every time, and my predictions were based on a blow off top, and that didn't happen. And so I can tell you right now, I know 100 times more about crypto than I did in 2021, and that might not be an exaggeration. So listen, does that mean that you follow my price target since I know 100 times more? No. You take profits along the way because anything can happen. So what's a mod? It's just a person who moderates the chat. So thoughts in Zeta. Zeta chain's been pretty rough. Thank you, Leif, for subscribing. Zeta chain's been lagging, but I'm not worried about it. I really like Zeta a lot. I don't have any price targets for it. It's so new. So meme coin, buy now. Shib Floki, Shib Pepe, what you buy now? Your opinion. After this live stream, I'm going to hop on over to Robinhood, believe it or not. And I'm selling the last of my Bitcoin miners. And then I don't have a ton. I have like $1,500 left. And I'm going to buy some more Dogecoin and Shiba Inu. I have no problem buying that on Robinhood. So did you have an XRP price target? $3.02. But here's the deal. I mean, if you go to CoinMarketCap, top meme coins on CoinGecko. It's going to load here in a second. Adam, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much. All right. So all of these are going to rip. All of them. Now, there are already some who are over $1 billion. That makes me less interested. They can go much higher. But here's my strategy with meme coins. I've got the big ones. I've got Doge, Shiba Inu, and Pepe. Now, you're going to be tempted to try to get in on a 10,000x on a meme coin by going under $1 million market cap. And I think that's the only way that you could lose right now with meme coins. Because a lot of those meme coins, they'll be brand new, they'll launch, they'll call themselves the next Pepe, and they'll go up for a day and then just go straight to zero. What I want to do is I want more of a sure thing, which is no such thing as that in crypto, you know. But I would say a lot of these that are over $100 million market cap are just, there's no such thing as a guarantee, but there's some massive returns here. And believe it or not, this one just, it sticks out like a sore thumb. Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic 10 Inu. I would not be surprised at all if that thing just went on an absolute tear. I bought some Coke Inu, which I'm pronouncing wrong on purpose. I'll even say this. All right, don't take this as political commentary. It has nothing to do with political commentary. Let's think through MAGA Trump. Okay, it's at a $500 million market cap. It's absolutely ripping. I've been saying, I think in the summer that we're going to enter summer lull, that we might even see some pretty significant moves to the downside. And so if that's the case, This is a cryptocurrency that I'll be buying a lot of ahead of you know what, the presidential election in the United States. I'm not touching this right now. I'm not touching a $500 million market cap meme coin that I never heard of until a week ago. No, that's not happening. But if this were to get down, if the whole market just goes low, meme coins have a break, let's say it goes under $200 million, I'll buy a lot of that. Because it will be huge. You're welcome. All right, so I bought some Coke Inu. I bought some. Just a lot of these. Where is it? Not Bonk. I wouldn't be surprised if Harambe did well. But it's up at 711%. Turbo. I have not bought any, but I wouldn't be surprised if that went crazy. I bought Grok. That's a big one. Riding the AI wave, it has nothing to do with the Grok crypto, with the Grok AI thing with X. And then Sora, same deal, has nothing to do with the AI thing on ChatGPT. And then I bought some Brett as well. So Shiba Inu or Doge or 50-50. I'd say 50-50, yeah. I don't have a price prediction for XYO. I think it's going to do very well. Is it a good time to buy Sync? I believe so, yes. Yeah. SHIB price target, 0.00022192. That's a little under 3x its previous all-time high, which when I made that video, there were people commenting on that video on my YouTube channel, you're insane. And I was like, no, just wait and see. And now the response is, what? That's only a 10x? Oh man, that's less than a 10x. All right. Hi, your opinion. Harmony One. I have not paid attention to Harmony One in so long. How can I tell if it's actually you or the imposter on Instagram? I don't use Instagram. The imposters beat me out. It was too difficult for me to be able to say like, hey, I'm the real Alex. So I have not posted on Instagram in a long time. So with Harmony One, you at least there's so much opportunity at least for the retrace. So 702 retrace is 27 cents. I would expect it to go there at least. I don't know anything about their tokenomics, and I'm not going to look into that right now. So you're welcome, James. Are we required to pay taxes on gains during the year or find a wait and do it all at once for the year? It's fine to wait, but you're going to cry a lot of tears if you do that. I'm going to pay quarterly. Yeah. Have you looked at Bitcoin dominance chart in total 1 to 3 charts today? Yep. I've been looking at it. Bitcoin's dominance is 54.48. Let's see what that looks like. Oh man. All right. I need to do a daily chart here. All right. Looks like Bitcoin's dominance is about to move higher. Look at that. Man, I know you can't see on TikTok, but we bounced off the resistance. That's very bullish for Bitcoin dominance. Oh my goodness. So here's what that means essentially. That means we've got another few weeks or so of Bitcoin. We're not at an all-time high yet. Bitcoin breaking through its all-time high. People getting very excited about Bitcoin first. And then we'll see that rotate into alts. Benjamin Cohen was right. I don't pay attention to him. Aside from I've seen some tweets on Bitcoin's dominance. Bitcoin dominance will break through its cycle top right here. And I wouldn't be surprised. Breakthrough, retest, off to the races. Who knows? Maybe we'll get to 60%. That seems insane to me. At this day and age, but it's possible. So, all right. Besides SHIB, Doge, Pepe, what other 20x meme coin would you recommend? Miguel, I hope that you heard my commentary and that you asked that before. Then let me know. So before you ask that. So oh, Telegram. Oh shoot. I don't know. I know that fake that the imposters message people on Telegram. I don't know. I'm so new to Telegram. I mean, I used it casually, but now it's like my life now. It's a part of my life. So, ask, my middle name is Jamal. How about that? Ask for my middle name if you see somebody message you. The chances that I'm just going to message you out of the blue, it's so unbelievably low. So Brett just took off again. All right. Thank you, MU, for the subscription. Mine needed slightly adjustments. Okay. Can stocks dilute without announcing it first? Oh man, Nick, I'm not a stock guy. So having healthy pullback. What's your thought on it right now? It's a diamond pattern on Bitcoin because Bitcoin dominance. We broke out and retested support. Yep. Oh yeah, you can definitely see the diamond there. So what's the question about Solo? I forgot. Yes, Alex Costa will never message you. Apostolos, hello. I would set a limit order at right here, 92 or so cents. V33, I really appreciate you, but I won't be paying in Bitcoin for anything ever. Is it a good idea to buy some crypto now? I'm laughing because if it wasn't for these spot Bitcoin ETFs, I'd be like, no, it's a terrible idea to buy crypto right now. But you're still early enough. I mean, listen, I've been buying since November 10th of 2022. I've been a buyer and very stingy when it comes to selling. So it's hard for me to give you just a flat out endorsement of yes, all your wildest dreams will come true. At this point in the game, you've got to temper your expectations. The total crypto market cap is right now at $2.38 trillion. The all-time high in crypto's market cap, right at the 702, broke through it. The all-time high in crypto's total market cap is $3 trillion. And so, yeah, I know you're messing. And so we will likely put in a new all-time high. After that, I mean, my projection is a $7 trillion total crypto market cap. So, you look at the retraces here. 2.618 retrace is 6.667 trillion. 3.618 is 8.94 trillion. I would think best case scenario, we would do a 3.618 retrace. That's a little under $9 trillion. So best case scenario, we're looking at a 4X. So I received a welcome message from you when I became a member, and then you started asking questions about my experience with crypto. Just want to know if that was you or not. Rick, that was not me. Oh, that drives me crazy. That was not me. And if you see the word kindly in any message from somebody pretending to be me, block it. So knowledge is power. I've seen Google Trends, still not even half of 2021 searches. I looked at Google Trends a lot in 2021, and it did me a bit of a disservice. Yeah, that's helpful. That's fine, but I think there's other things that can be more helpful. So, good morning, Civil Stranger. So altcoins generally go up after Bitcoin does its all-time high, and then everyone take profits. Pretty much, yeah. Where's your sheet of prices? Here we go. Yo, bro, have me email and password to my Coinbase to you on Instagram. Kenny, you've got to be joking. I'm assuming you're joking. I have not. I don't use Instagram. I'm sure you're joking. Aaron, thank you so much for joining the channel. Do you think Bitcoin is gonna do the halving? Yes. That's not a subjective thing. It's very much Bitcoin. The halving is in April. I don't know the exact date of the halving, of the Bitcoin halving, and that's generally bullish. It's always bullish. After, I mean, the thing is that usually happens after the all-time high for Bitcoin usually happens after the halving. And the fact that we're so close to an all-time high, it's wild. All right, April 19th. Yeah, I was going to type that in. So that's not a set in stone date. That's based off of hash rate and lots of things. But April is the halving, April 19th. Serious question, what exactly is the Bitcoin halving? Wow. Okay. That's when, so every 4 years, the amount of Bitcoin mined gets cut in half. And that's, so, all right, first block here. Bitcoin launched on January 3rd of 2009. And then November of 2012. So the amount of Bitcoin that was mined between January of 2009 and November of 2012 was half of the total Bitcoin supply. So I don't know I think it might be 7,200 Bitcoin mined per day at that time. And then November of 2012, that mining rate was cut in half. And so then between November of 2012 and I want to say June of 2016, the amount of Bitcoin mined per day was what, 3,600? That sounds right. Yeah, 3,600. And then June of 2016, that was cut in half. Fast forward to May of 2020. The amount of Bitcoin mined per day was cut from 1,800 mined per day to about 900 mined per day, which is where we are right now. 900 Bitcoin mined per day. In April of this year, that's going to be cut in half. And the amount of Bitcoin mined right now it's a 21 million Bitcoin cap. That is the amount of Bitcoin that will ever exist. That is a hard cap. And the amount of Bitcoin mined as of today, what's their circulating supply? I can't see it because my phone's in the way. 19.64 million. So in the rest of the Bitcoin mining existence, which is between now and 2140, we're gonna mine 1.36 million Bitcoin. So a large majority of it is already in existence, and a lot of it's been lost, and they'll never find it again. And so after these halvings, Bitcoin usually goes on a bull run. But what's happened in the past is about 6 months after the halving, Bitcoin would put in a new all-time high. And then about 18 months after the halving, it would go parabolic, go crazy, euphoria, and then crash. The fact that this is happening right now is wild. It's amazing. I think it's 100% because of the spot Bitcoin ETFs. Not 100%. I would say 90% because of the spot Bitcoin ETFs and how much they're accumulating. The reason why I would not say 100% is because we know that those of us who have been around a while, we know the name of the game by now. We know, all right, Bitcoin halving, after that, big bull run. So I could see a scenario where we would still have front run this in some regards, but not like this. Absolutely not. Yes, MU, we're going to have a Bitcoin halving in April. So could we please discuss the money flow and where we are in it as of now, if there is time? No, I've been wanting to end this live stream for the last 10 minutes, V33. So maybe another time. Thank you, Rod, for joining the channel. Any thoughts on the new ruling for the Coinbase SEC lawsuit? I've not heard about that. I really don't. I don't care. Thank you, Deborah. I don't care about the news. Negative news affects us in bearish times much more than it does in bullish time. Is it concerning in any way? You're welcome, Bacillus, that Bitcoin will all-time high before halving. It's concerning. It's concerning in one regard. I mean, most people think that we're going to peak in 2025. If that is your mindset, I would strongly encourage you to not have that mindset. Because if you're going to wait until 2025, I mean, especially looking at the landscape right now, the economic landscape, I think 2025 is going to be pretty rough. So there's the concern. How long before you sell your Doge, Shiba, Pepe? Probably 50 cents for Doge. Shiba Inu, I have a lot of confidence that Shiba Inu is going to hit a new all-time high. So not touching it to the all-time high. Pepe, at least $10 billion in market cap, but that's extremely conservative. It's at $3 billion right now. So do you have any news about LCX? I don't. Something with Dubai coming up. That's all I know. All right, I'm going to be done in about a minute here. Just FYI, will quant break all-time high? I think it will, yes. All right, I have some profit on Bitcoin now. Should I sell now and buy again when it has done the halving? MU, no. And please, I'm just going to say this to you. Don't buy anything else. Just buy Bitcoin. Just hold on to Bitcoin. Don't buy Bitcoin anymore. Just hold on to it until long after the halving. So thank you, Chris. Thank you, Never See. How would Bitcoin have a big drop if ETFs will be in place? Wouldn't it stabilize as time goes on? I mean, at some point, I don't think so. I just think once the buying pressure kind of cools off, I think there's a lot of people that are just going to be waiting to take profits at that time. So thank you, Info Channel. All right, this is the last one. Last question. My question is, if you have such a high conviction with LCX, why not continue to buy LCX instead of the meme coins? Meme coins right now is not just right now. Meme coins, this is my highest conviction, literally my highest conviction play. There is no higher conviction play. It is playing out exactly how I thought it would and exactly how I said it would. Because right up until last week, they were perfectly flat. And then last week, finally they rip. And so this is a little bit, if there's anything I was off on, this is a little bit earlier than I would have thought. But I have been mentally prepared for this exact moment since 2021. So that's why. All right. I'm going to be done. What time is the members live? Members live on YouTube tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern time. United States. For those of you on YouTube, join my channel. Yeah, I saw something about you can't find on your iPad. Don't have access to a desktop in the moment. Would help on picking some long-term projects for the bull run. And then Adrian, join the channel. You can do it on a desktop for sure. Yeah, members only live tomorrow, Tuesday at 4 p.m. on YouTube. Join the channel. Thank you all so much. This has been a much more enjoyable live than I thought it would be. I thought I was just going to be stressed the whole time. So, all right, Apostolos, I'm happy to hear that. Have a good one, everybody.